Radio ESPN2. And let me say, we have already lost control of this.
It was a quick fight. It's over.
All of these people up here are the cast of the upcoming movie Grown Ups.
Yes.
Which is ironic because there's not a grown up among them.
You're not kidding.
Yes. We have Chris Rock, Adam Sandler, Kevin James, David Spade, and Rob Schneider are all here on our set at the Super Bowl.
Really?
All right, guys, go ahead. Wherever you want to start. Adam Sandler, we'll start with you. Your thoughts on the Super Bowl?
Oh, it's going to be a very good game. Of course, neither one of my teams, I like you, buddy, we were disappointed the Jets aren't in.
Yeah.
But we have to pick a team, and of course I'm picking a team, an underdog. Because I'm an underdog in real life. People hate me.
Is that right?
People always rooting against me, saying it won't happen for you, and I just keep fighting the good fight.
So you're going with New Orleans, the underdog.
Is that
the underdogs?
Yeah, they're the dogs.
Yeah, I have to. I'm sorry. But I do love Peyton.
Yeah.
I met Peyton. He's got a hell of a handshake.
Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, that counts for something, huh?
Absolutely.
Who are you going with?
I saw Peyton one time when I was in Scottsdale at a hotel, and he was in the locker room. I go, this dude looks like Peyton Manning. So he talked to me all the way to the car, and then I got to the car, and I'm like, so I guess this is it. It was kind of a date. Because I didn't really know what's going on. And I'm like, but he was cool, and that was, I think I came that year. That was the Miami one.
Right, when they were one here, yeah.
I couldn't believe it was Miami because it was horrible weather.
Right.
And then I came, it's my only other Super Bowl.
So because it was considered a date, you're going with the Colts?
Sure, just to be different. Yeah, just to get the other parts of the crowd.
Hey, Kevin James, you're also a Jet fan, so a lot of disappointment there as well. So who are you going with?
A lot of disappointment, but I thought we had a great year, and Sanchez stepped up big, and I'm proud of him. You know?
Yeah.
Well, we'll work on that. We've got to get that microphone working. I don't think there's anyone else.
Let's step up big to the mic, Kevin James.
Yeah, let's take Golik's headset.
Yeah, well, next time maybe we can have a smaller cast so I can get a chair. How's that?
He gets aggravated. Yes, man. He goes early. That's a before 10 a.m. snap, people.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider
Kevin
is here.
James, let you know what it was like working with him for 4 months. Where's my coffee? Where's my 10 assistants?
You seem particularly...
Paul Blart.
Yes, I am. First of all, I want to thank you for the 7:45 a.m. slot. Thank you. I know we got bumped by Kato Caitlin, but he's got a big show coming up, the reality show, Rehab Assistant or something like that. And I know he's going to be good. We're really excited for him. And but anyway, what a nice crowd. The people who haven't slept out there. Hey, unbelievable. Over there. Let's say, hey, it's great. Do you guys need a hotel room tonight or whatever? Let me tell you, Kevin James is staying right down there at the Sassmore Hotel, room 504. He's got the extra big suite. Can easily seat 200.
When do we get Don Rickles on the cast?
Hey, baby.
And Chris Rock, how about you? A big sports fan?
I'm a big sports fan.
And what do you think of the Super Bowl?
I love the Super Bowl. Here's the beauty of President Obama. Because Obama's the president, I don't feel the need to root for the black coach. I don't even know his name. It's this Tony Dungy's man.
It's Jim Caldwell.
Oh, Dungy's man. You know? Any other year, I'd be like, man, black. I'm like, hey, man, don't matter.
So what the movie, The Grown-Ups, someone go ahead and tell us what this movie is about. How did all of you guys get together? You're all traveling all over the place together promoting this movie. Someone tell us about it.
Very lucky.
I did not get a ride on the private jet. I flew public, just so you know. I missed out on that.
There was a seat for you, Schneider.
I missed out on
Conway in it. No, but we got what happened was the great Adam Sandler had this idea to put all of us together and do a movie together, and me and Fred Wolf wrote it up, and Tim Herlihy, and we got to hang out. The idea was 5 guys who grew up together, haven't seen each other since they're kids. They played basketball together in a church league, and they won the championship in that town, and they were all buddies, and then they just moved on with their lives, and then the coach of the team died, so we all go back to the funeral, and we end up hanging out for a weekend at a lake house together, get to know each other's families again and each other and that kind of stuff.
And all sorts of hijinks, I assume. Now, you guys made the Chuck and Larry movie together. Kevin James here. So I remember that was when I met you the first time promoting that movie.
We sat together on ESPN. Yeah, that was fun. You were great. We loved you after that. We were going.
Well, Jessica Biel was there. I barely remember that you were there, to be honest with you.
I know. Yeah, she liked you too.
But I'm sure she speaks of me often.
But the idea with grown-ups, if I could
Go
just
ahead,
jump
Rob.
in
Take
here,
it over.
was to get the 5 of us comedians together for the worst weather in 900 years in Boston. It rained
bad weather.
It rained every day out there. But it was fun to hang out with us and guys who refuse to grow up get back together these years later. What's fun is they have like little kids in the beginning of the movie, little kids playing us, and the audience laughs right there, seeing like a little David Spade. I can't believe it.
It's cute.
The cute David Spade.
Adam He's 2 inches taller than me.
His voice changes when he goes into pitch mode. He turns into a different guy.
All right.
A nicer guy, a better guy.
Yeah, much better.
Much better.
What happened?
Don't mind the tornado watch.
Yeah, can we?
It's weird. Like Hurricane Katrina's coming here right now.
The wind has been unbelievable all this morning long. I would apologize for it, but I know you know we didn't have anything to do with it. So, Chris Rock, tell us about the movie.
The movie, now since Adam calls, and lucky for Adam, I have tax problems. So I say, why not?
He's the hammer of the group.
I'm the hammer. I'm the hammer / Nick Cage of the group. But we play basketball for the whole summer.
Yeah.
And Sandler is the best ball player of the bunch.
That's why I picked basketball.
Kevin
I didn't pick reading.
Kevin James throws the best picks of anybody.
Well, that's needed. It's a fundamental.
Right.
You're the big fundamental.
Fundamentals.
Yeah.
Fundamental.
Kevin James is a sneaky good athlete. It's sneaky.
Oh, yeah.
But luckily for the movie, for Adam Sandler, I don't know if you guys know, this is my first movie I made with Adam Sandler.
I got to say, every movie
available.
you made with Adam Sandler.
Yes.
See, what I want to know is how, in doing this right here, I would imagine at some point you have to be serious when you're doing your scenes, but how do you get through them? How can you get through them with a straight face?
You know, it was pretty cool. We got to really laugh in the movie, have a good time together, and it made sense to the characters that we would laugh, so that didn't screw too much.
Yeah, we laughed sometimes in the actual movie, and sometimes we were surprisingly unfunny for being 5 comedians.
Did you leave the laughs in like the old Carol Burnett show where they would just break up on there? Absolutely.
You know what Adam did, which was wound up being kind of interesting, is that we would laugh. We talked right before the scene, and we're friends. So in the scene, it seemed okay to laugh a little bit. 'Cause sometimes it seems fake. No one laughs when everyone's being funny. And in real life, you do kind of laugh at your buddies. So it kind of felt. Some of it feels real.
That's right.
But we've been working together for years, but I really learned a lot. I learned that Chris Rock is susceptible to cold.
He was a cold guy.
He was cold out there in Boston. It was the worst weather. It was unbelievable. It was like Greenland we were shooting in.
Kevin James, my recollection of when I met you and Adam Sandler was you had made that Chuck and Larry movie, and he was essentially ribbing you because he made so much more money for that movie than you did. Then you went out and made Paul Blart Mall Cop, which, it's just you riding around on a Segway, and my son still quotes every line from that movie, and it made like $8 trillion.
Adam made more money on that movie than I did too.
It's all how you sign these deals.
It's like being in the mafia with Sandler, you just can't get out. Absolutely. You got to kiss the ring.
That had to be a lot of fun, right? Because there was a movie people didn't see coming, and all of a sudden, everyone in the world saw it.
Yeah, that was the greatest to do that. To be able to, there weren't a lot of expectations.
That was that Friday night when it happened. When we were together at a steakhouse and
surprise.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you guys had a steakhouse? Holy crap!
Oddly enough, we just came from one too.
Anyways, that was a big night hearing, Paul Blart's making this, making that. Oh, what do you mean? It's huge? How did that happen? And then we got another steak.
Yeah, we were very, very.
They got a steak and a big bag of cash to go.
I think we couldn't have you here without giving the crowd at least one "You Can Do It." I mean, I think Rob Schneider.
I don't do "You Can Do It" till 9:45 a.m. You can do it!
Yay!
Mike and Mike.
It got a bigger response 2 years ago. We gotta come up with something.
We need a new one. This one's getting old.
People are whispering to each other what it means.
Part 3. I wasn't in it. All movie long. No, I I was available, but they didn't ask me.
He can't stop.
Chris Rock, you know, you do such incredibly clever and funny and intelligent comedy.
He's a smart dude.
It must be very hard for you to try and get any of that in when you're dealing with all of these guys.
You know, I slip it in there from time to time. You know, I water it down so people like Sandler and Spade can understand what I'm talking about.
Thank you. I know he did water it down for us.